Hi, guys. Hi. Oh my gosh, Monica McGillicuddy, thank you so much for getting me to this point. I cannot believe that I'm here. And so, ladies, I did not do my happy hour at 5:30 because I am determined to figure out how to get online live on my big computer. And so it looks like I've done it. I I'm trying to look to see if I can get full screen because I'm not, but I'm not going to play around with anything. I am not fluffed up. I do not have my I'm not looking my best because I have been like a crazy woman trying to get this thing worked out. So, and so anyway, I'm thrilled. So now I don't have to put my glasses on and stare at the screen and do all that kind of crazy stuff. I should be able to read comments if indeed there are any comments here on my big screen. And oh gosh, I'm like so dang relieved. And excited to be able to talk to you guys in the comfort of my little bedroom here in our Idaho house. Shelby's here on the floor with us, and I have my little cocktail here, another very weak herbal iced tea. But today's topic is world peace, and I spelled it a crazy way because it's a crazy topic. And I've been on vacation, and I normally watch the news if I'm home. And let me see if I can get this. Guys, I'm a wreck because I'm so crazy out of breath from just like on my mind is boggled from the time it's taken me to figure this out. But I'm so jazzed I can hardly stand it. Okay. I'm upstairs here in this is our bedroom. We own this home with it's my husband's brother and my husband. And so it's their parents. When their parents passed away, they gave this house to their boys. And so their boys and their boys' wives are the ones that come up and enjoy it. And so even though we have a joint living room and joint kitchen that we all use together, the bedrooms and bathrooms are private. So it works out really well. Okay. So out of breath. Okay, you guys, I was having lunch with a friend up here the other day, and we were talking about, all the bad stuff that is going on around us, all this political stuff, the Russia stuff, the ISIS stuff, the world economic stuff, you know what I'm talking about. And I do like to stay abreast of things that are going on, of course, in our world. But I don't want to dwell on the news. I don't want to dwell on things that I personally feel like I can't do anything about, that I have no control over. And, of course, I can, my control is who I vote for, and I am a voter. My control is being prayerful and being aware of what's going on, and I am, and I do. But other than that, I don't have a power switch in my hand that I can control any of that. So, and I refuse to let negative world news bring me down. I know a lot of people enjoy, the chit chat, the back and forth of talking about politics and what's going on and their opinions about this or that. And I think that's great. If you guys are commenting, I'm not getting any comments, and I'm not going to fool around with this. So, if I'm not answering comments, it's because I'm not getting them. But so, like even when traveling, how things have gotten so different since 9/11, that it's changed the way things work in the airports and stuff like that. Well, that's not going to keep me from traveling. That's not going to keep me from going and doing what I want to do. And that's what I mean by I refuse to let our world situation get me down or change my life or the quality of my life in some way. So, whatever's going on in the world, on the world stage, of course I have concerns, but I'm not going to be miserable because of it. And rather, I choose to look at the brighter side, the positive side. Here in Idaho, you guys have seen some of the beautiful background, the trees, the mountains, the greenery, the wildflowers. The weather is so perfect. And how can I be surrounded by that kind of beauty, that kind of peace, and God's handiwork, and let what's happening on the world's, the negative things that are happening on the world stage affect me? I just can't, because there's so much more goodness than there is badness. And, I really do believe that there's so many more good things out there, so many more good people out there, and good intentions and acts of kindness and love that permeates than there is the negative side of life. And so I choose to look at the glass half full. And I'm going to take a sip. And I hope that, whatever your, I guess my hope for you, my wish for my viewers would be that, that you too would find and live and dwell in happiness and peace and optimism, rather than fear of what the world seems to be coming to. And actually, if you look at history, a lot, like women's suffrage and prohibition and civil rights and, so many, civil war, there's been a lot, so many hardships have been a part of our country's history. So many wars in our history. So, things that are going on now that we think of as terrible and troublesome, we all know it's not the first time, and it will be with us all the time. But like I said, I think that there's much more good, and that good moves away the evil. So today's topic is world peace. Okay. Just to chit chat. I'm still doing the vegan thing, but I will say I got some comments from some viewers that sort of set me straight. That vegan really means that we don't buy leather, we don't wear leather. That it goes really deep. And I'm so not there. I'm still, making lists of cruelty-free makeup products. So for me, it just means I have not had meat or meat byproducts. So, that's it for me so far. And a couple things that I've been playing bridge, and there's this, while we were playing bridge, this one of the gals mentioned that there's this animal, it's a dog and animal rescue shelter here in Idaho. And once a year, they have a major fundraiser. fact, I think I have the card. Let me get it. They have a major fundraiser. It's called, look at this, how cute it says. Dog Days of Summer. And so this is a this is a fundraiser. It's this Friday, and evidently the gals at Bridge were saying how fun it was, and that they go every year, and that they bring all kinds of animals, and like dogs are all dolled up, and the goats and whatever, and so that, and there's a silent auction and a verbal auction and all this stuff. And so I was saying, oh, I would love to go to that. Let's see here. Isn't that pretty? So I was saying, oh, I would love to go to that. But, you know, I said, if I go, you know, will you be my friend? You know, will you, because my husband wouldn't want to go. And so I said, if I go, would you pretend like you know me? Would you be my friend? And they were like, yeah, of course. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to go online and see if they still have any tickets left. Well, I went online, and the tickets are expensive. For me, they're expensive because, you know, I got my $500 ticket, which, by the way, I wrote my letter today, and I've got to get it in the mail. I wrote a letter to the judge. So then I got a call from one of the gals that I play bridge with, and she said, I've already called the shelter people and told them you're going to be calling for a ticket, because I had tried to buy a ticket online and I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't do it. And I'm not a dummy about stuff like that. I mean, I couldn't do it. So anyway, so then she said, call this lady, ask for this lady, here's the number, and tell them you're going to be sitting at our table, because I think it's the kind of thing where you buy tables. That's why I said, well, if I go, will you pretend like be my friend? So yeah, it's, you know, I think people buy tables, and then, you know, that table gets certain VIP, whatever. It's, let me see here. It's $275 for a VIP ticket. Well, I didn't buy a VIP ticket because that just means you got to go in a half an hour earlier. Big book. So anyway, I went, so I got a ticket. It was, I'm scared to tell you how much it was. It was $190. So I did get, because I thought, you know, after hearing about it, I really, really wanted to go. Then when my friend said I could sit at their table, that was like frosting on the cake. So I just thought, you know, this month is almost over. I'm going to be getting paid in a few days. So, you know, I'm going to do it. Then we, you know, as the next week, the conversation was going about, oh shoot, I've already forgotten. You guys, what is happening to my memory? Hold on, let me get my ticket. A really great jazz singer that I love, Diana Krall, Krall. I love her, and I have followed her for some time. She's married to Elvis Costello. And anyway, she's performing here, and lo and behold, somebody was trying to get rid of their ticket, and a group of my lady friends said, Cindy, get that ticket, and then you can sit with us, all of us gals. So even though it's just you buying a ticket, you'll join us. So I was like, oh, you know, not only do I love Diana Krall, but it would be fun to, you know, go out with these gals. Okay. So, okay, I bought that ticket too. That's it. That's my big thrill for this summer. But you know how sometimes things are just worth it. You know, certain things you just enjoy so much in life. And I love music. And to be, you know, have a good seat and be able to watch Diana Krall and hear her sing, I can't wait. And I love dogs. So this dog thing, it's for a good cause, and it's a long evening. It starts at 5:30, and there is no ending time. And it includes dinner and cocktails. It includes everything. So, okay, that's gonna, you know, that adds it, because I asked the lady on the phone, how is it open bar or, no host bar or whatever. She said, no, all of that is included. And I asked her about what kind of attire to wear. And she said, like a cocktail dress. And so I said, well, are we going to be standing on grass? Because can I wear heels? And she said, no, good question. Don't wear heels. You will be standing on grass. So, okay. And I look totally dorky without my heels. So whatever. So I'm excited about that, the dog show and the Diana Krall show. Now, I also have to tell you something else so cute. See, all these things are good things in life, good things in our world. And there's more good things than there are not good things. Okay, as many of you know, I volunteered at my church's vacation Bible school. Now, I have to tell you, I took care of, along with like 3 or 4 other people, with first and second graders, and there were 36 kids in our group. I'm trying not to wiggle around, you guys. Well, they had the theme was science, and so our group's name was Mad Scientists. And they had Jimmy Neutrons, they had free radicals, they had, just the cutest little names for the different age groups. But so they had this one activity. I'm just going to share this one activity because for those of you who have grandkids or kids that you have to, like if it's a birthday party and you want to have a fun activity, this is a really fun activity and it's cheap and the kids love it. Okay, they had 2 kids, one here, and then there was a line behind each one of the kids. And these 2 kids were sitting in a pool, one of those little plastic summer swimming pools. And so then once they sat in their chair in the pool, they put a real good old-timey shower cap on these 2 kids sitting in the pool. They were in a chair. They were sitting on a chair in a plastic pool. So they were sitting there and they put their hair all up and they put a plastic shower cap on, one of those real hardy ones, that the big elastic. And then after they put the shower cap on, the kids tucked all their hair up and stuff inside of the shower cap. They took a can of shaving cream and they put shaving cream all over the top of the shower cap. Both of the kids. So here's 2 kids sitting in, because there's 2 teams. There's 2 teams and they compete. So here's the kid, the little second grader sitting with their shower cap on, their can of spray, listen, I mind you guys, the shaving spray on it. It looks like whipped cream, but it's shaving cream. Then the first person in line, I handed them a Cheeto, and they took the Cheeto and they threw it, and they tried to hit the kids, hit it into the shaving cream on the plastic hair shower cap. And then, okay, they got their Cheeto, they threw it, then they went to the back of the line. I gave now I have a new first person in line. I give them a Cheeto, they throw it and try to hit the kids' shaving cream on top of their, on their shower cap. Well, then at the very end, whichever shower cap has the most Cheetos stuck to it, that's the winning team. Well, the kids, of course, wanted to eat the Cheetos. They wanted a Cheeto shaped in a rainbow, like this, because some of the Cheetos were broken. And anyway, they were hysterical. Mostly they were dying to have those Cheetos. I think next time I would say, everybody eat, here's 2 Cheetos, 1 for each hand, eat it. Now, then don't eat any more because we're going to use the rest for the game. Well, anyway, it was so fun and the kids just loved it. So anyway, that was a fun activity, and it was different, and it took a while and the kids were laughing, and anyway, it was very cute. So I was totally worn out. I only did it for 2 days, but I came home and I was like, oh, I had to go to sleep. I was exhausted. So, okay, that's my vacation Bible study story. And, you know, when you go to vacation Bible study, vacation Bible school, they learned really cute songs about, you know, being the best they can be, and God's inside of me, and be careful what you do, be careful what you say. You know, they learned values, and they learned just character, how to, you know, to have good character as a person. And that's all a part of the good in the world that is part of our world peas. Okay, let's see what else. All right, here, I'm just going to lay it out. I need some new makeup. Plus, I've decided I talk too much on YouTube, and I need to, especially while I'm here in Idaho, like I said, I don't have a good place to do makeup tutorials, but I'm going to figure something out, because I need to start doing more makeup tutorials and playing around with makeup on camera for older skin, you know, and see which makeup products are better and whatnot. So I do need some makeup. I need some lipstick. I need I need a new mascara. I need some new, well, anyway, this is what I did. Once again, I've been watching all you guys, all the Get Ready With Me's, all the top 10 whatevers. And so I wrote down everything that was one of the tops that was something I needed, and that, you know, was something that looked like it was what would work for me. What was my coloring, what was, you know, my price range, whatever. So I made a list of all those things, all those items. And I went I went online, I Googled them, and I, you know, perused and navigated through the internet to find where to buy them and the best prices and all that stuff. So I have, okay, from, you guys all know Dominique I say Sachet. I don't really know how to pronounce her last name, but you know, she's such a professional and she's so beautiful. But she also kind of has my coloring. Now, my hair is not quite as auburn as hers, and I'm a lot older than she is. But, you know, she's still brunette-ish with red-ish in her hair. And so, I decided I want lighter lipstick. So I watched one of her videos where she talks about nude lipsticks, and her best choices of nude lipsticks. So I ordered, I think it's something, Face Atelier Seared Berry. I think that was the name of it. And so I ordered that lipstick because she had commented on it. And she also comments, she has said this many times, there's a certain blush that she likes. It's very nude looking. You know, it's not rosy. It's not pink. It's more peachy. And so I ordered that. And then Mandy had done a something with mascara. And then Dominique also had done something with mascara, and they both mentioned the same brand of mascara. Now, it's called Yes, They're Real Lashes or something like that. Yes, they're real, but I don't even know what brand it benefits. I think it's from Benefit. You'll know something. Yes, something, they're real. So I ordered that mascara. I need it desperately. I ordered tinted moisturizer, big bucks, but I think I got a little trial sample, which was not quite as expensive, because I thought, you know, I can always order the bigger one. What if I get it and I don't really even like it? What if I get it and the color that I've chosen isn't really right for me? I know I'll never send it back, or don't even know if I can. So I ordered, I think it's Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. And let's see, what I ordered, a bunch of, I ordered something that Dominique recommended, was this hairbrush, this Technology Ionic hairbrush. And she said, you know, it really helps her hair. So of course, anything that'll help my hair, I wanted to get. and it was not that expensive. And then Kristen, I think she goes by Kristen 321, but she did a whole video and she was so upbeat with it on this awesome curling iron that she got. Hers was yellow. I forget what it's called, but hers was yellow. And the big thing is you can put it like this, and then you have control over twirling hair through your curling iron. And I thought, I've got to have one of those. But I looked it up and it was like $150. So I thought, after buying these tickets and everything, I thought, I don't know if I can justify getting that, but I sure would like to have it. Then, so I did buy that brush, and I bought a new pair of shoes. I have literally worn my little booties out. I'll show, I'm taking them off. These little booties. The heel looks terrible. Look at that heel. So it's actually still in place, but it's gotten wet here. And then it never did dry appropriately. And I've tried to clean it and everything. So, and the toe looks a little bit nasty right here. See right there? So and they were on sale. So anyway, I bought a new pair of these, not the exact, but similar. And I also bought, this cute little, I have to show this to you. Well, I have to get up and go get it. I'll be right back. Okay, remember we were talking about that I had watched those YouTube videos that talked about how to dress wealthy on a budget or something like that, and that I was a little fascinated with it, and that they had like 10 reasons or 10 things to do. And some of you guys were a little bit appalled at me talking about that. Most of you loved it, but some of you were like, really, Cindy? And I'm like, really? So one of the things that they said, well, to recap, dress in neutrals, wear pointed shoes. Everything looks better if you have pointed shoes on. Wear some kind of a cute, eye-catching piece of jewelry that's not typical. And the other one of the ones that I want to get to was to buy something designer-ish to add to what you already own. And they suggested a scarf on your handbag. Okay, so I went online and I found some designer scarves. Okay, now this one, look, you can see right here, I think it says Halston. And there were 3 for $10. They're all the same colors, but different pattern. But mostly they recommended that you stick with light colors. So I bought that. Well, this one's not a light color, but I love it. Look at this. I think this was $10. And when I go to the dog show Friday, I'm going to tie this onto my purse, because this is the only purse I brought. But this is my good Tory Burch handbag that I bought I think from Yugi's Closet. But I'm going to tie, because I'm going to wear a navy blue little summer dress. And then I thought I'll tie this scarf to my purse, and it should look something like that. And this is a Estee Lauder. So this, but I loved the boldness of the colors. It almost could be a Chanel. But, you can buy these scarves, vintage scarves, for like $100, $150, $200. But I don't want to spend that kind of money. But see, here's my little Estee Lauder. But mostly I thought the colors were cute. And then I did buy one more, and it's blue, soft blue and darker. I think it's gray and blue. And it's polka dot. It sounds dorky, but it's cute. And I think and it is a designer, but it was like $10. So you can get the scarves without spending a lot of money. And it's fun to look at them because there are some really pretty vintage scarves. Most of them are like 32. They're like this big, but I just wanted a 10-inch by 10-inch, just enough to tie around for my purse. So that was good. I did buy from Nordstrom's one of those, they're called Lariat. Lariat? Yeah. And it was on sale. I think it was $11. It's not going to be, I've got to fix my hair. It's not like gorgeous. Well, it is gorgeous, but it's gold tone, and I'll enjoy it probably for the rest of the summer. And it's just what they said, it has a couple strands, then it comes down further, kind of a thing. So I'll see about that. And then there was another pair of, I thought, pointed shoes. They're not really that comfortable for me. But there was a pair that I fell in love with online. I don't think I got them because I was like, what I do is I put everything I see, I put in my basket. Everything I see. I want that. I want this. I want that. Then when push comes to shove, I visit my basket and I'm like, ooh, what was I thinking? That's dorky. Get that, delete. So what happens is I spend probably a week or more shopping and putting things in my cart and then revisiting my cart and then deleting stuff. So I have like the best time shopping online. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I have to, I'm like, okay, you don't need this. You have something very similar. Get rid of that, whatever. And I do. All right, I feel like I need to if I had my makeup handy, I would redo my makeup right now because I'm hot. My face is all kind of perspire-ish. I also am wearing one of those Johnny Was tops. Let me stand up and share this with you because this is one of my favorite tops. I love this top. See the embroidery? I'm going to back up. This embroidery and the length of it. But look what just happened. This seam just split, but I can fix it. So let me scoot back up. I don't want to smash my cell phone. My cell phone's down here. These Johnny Was tops. I bought this one at the store, at a Johnny Was store. They're expensive because of all this embroidery, but I love them. And then I bought another one that was on sale. But I wish I could find how to get comments. Oh, well, for next time I will. So I've been going online because I want to get another one of these tops because they really hide where I need to be hidden, and they're not too long like a tunic, and they're very lightweight, so they're good for the summer. What did I just do? What's this? Chat. Okay, just hit chat. I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, oh, looky here. Okay, here's a chat bar. If anybody's out there and you want to give me a comment, try it. I think I enabled it. We'll see. When I'm trying to connect the dots to world peace. When you are enjoying technology, when you can do things through technology and to make life easier for yourself and make yourself a better person by giving you more time or by satisfying you, a need, like if you need makeup, you can get it online, go for it because it saves a lot of time and gas money. Then that makes you a happier and better person, and that contributes to world peace. How's that for connecting the topic? Okay, guys. I have no idea how long I've been on, but I think it's time. I'm kind of rambling, so I probably should hang up. The good news is that I figured out how to do this, I think. And the other good news is I want to group chat. Okay. To get into more tutorials and more makeup-y type stuff, because I've done enough just talking. I was shocked that Sarah from Most Joyful One is giving up YouTube. I'm sad, and Sarah, I just am so glad that I met you, and I hope to see comments from you once in a while, and I wish you well. And of course, you know that All That Beauty with Lori has backed off her channel as well. So Lori, but I still hear from you. And of course, I love that. So whatever you're up to, I wish you well. And Sparkle, all that sparkles, Frances Ann, she is kind of phasing back onto YouTube a little bit, but she's big on Instagram. So and Rana Lynn is big on Instagram. So don't forget about that. Okay, you guys, I am going to hang up. And even though this was maybe a rambler kind of a video, it was really a learning process for me. So I'm thankful that you have stuck in there with me. And this is kind of a crazy happy hour, but it is what it is. And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.